Taylor Swift endorses Kamala Harris after presidential debate, proudly signs note childless cat lady. Taylor Swift is officially backing Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential race. The artist made the announcement moments after Harris wrapped her first debate with her opponent, former President Donald Trump. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. Swift began in an Instagram post, alongside a photo of herself holding a cat. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Swift then referenced the fake AI images that falsely showed her endorsing Trump, who shared them himself on Truth Social. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation, Swift wrote. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election, she continued. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ+ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research, and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. Swift then signed the statement as a childless cat lady, a reference to the 2021 comments made by Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance. While appearing live on MSNBC during the network's post-debate coverage, Harris's running mate, Minnesota Gov Tim Walz, reacted to Swift's endorsement, telling host Rachel Maddow, "I am incredibly grateful, first of all, to Taylor Swift. I say that also as a cat owner, a fellow cat owner." That was eloquent and it was clear, the politician continued. And that's the type of courage we need in America, to stand up. We've seen it out of those Republicans who were at the DNC, we've seen it out of women who would like to have their own personal lives kept personal, but are forced to go out there cause they nearly died because they can't get abortion services in a pregnancy, Walz added. And now you have somebody like Taylor Swift, coming out and making that very clear. He then gave a shout out to Swift's fanbase, stating, "This will be the opportunity, Swifties, KamalaHarris.com, get on over there, give us a hand, get things going." Swift previously threw her support behind President Joe Biden and Harris during the 2020 election season, marking her first public endorsement of a presidential candidate. What do you think about it? Let's comment your opinion and subscribe for more, thank you.